The issue I have with Nasrat is he's not consistent at all. So his first 5 fights in the UFC, he was 3-2. His last 4 fights in the UFC, he's 2-2. First off, like this video and subscribe. We got another prediction video for you. UFC in Paris. We have John Makdessi versus Nasrat Haqparast. This actually is an easy matchup for me, to be honest. Yes, John Makdessi is 37 years old and he's only fought 4 times since 2018, so he typically fights once a year. He's really been fighting once a year since 2016. He's had 6 fights since 2016, so he's not the most active fighter, but he's 18-7. 9 of his wins come by knockout, 0 come by submission, 9 of his wins come by decision. So he's a kickboxer. He's trying to keep the fight standing. That's where he's the most effective. 2 of his losses come by knockout, 1 of his losses come by submission, and 4 by decision. John Makdessi, he's a veteran. He's been in the UFC for a while, since 2010. He's a kickboxer who has a heavy kick style, and he's known for his footwork and his movement. He frustrates his opponents with his quick attacks, and he has a lot of dexterity in his kicks. He throws his kicks like jabs. He can be seen as kind of a boring type of fighter, maybe a little timid, which I think he's calculated more so than timid, but sometimes he doesn't pull the trigger like he's supposed to. But he throws a lot of kicks from a lot of different angles, and he's really unpredictable with his kicks. He's known for his spinning back kick. He has a couple of TKO wins by spinning back kick, but what's odd is he's been knocked out by a spinning back kick before by Lando Venata, which we never know what to expect from Lando, but he still got knocked out. Another thing that's interesting is he was on a 3-fight win streak and he fought against Francisco Trinaldo, and I think he won that fight, which he lost each round. You had John Makdessi, who was the more accurate and precise fighter, but then you had Francisco, who was landing the more powerful strikes, but each round was close. It depends on what you're looking for and what the judges were looking for. So John Makdessi may easily be on a 5-fight win streak, but his opponent Nasrat Haqparast, 13-5, 9 of his wins come by knockout. Most of them came prior to the UFC. Nasrat is a southpaw. He has very basic striking. He doesn't really throw a lot of kicks. He throws kicks here and there, but he throws a jab, the 1-2, and he's trying to land the overhand left, and occasionally he goes to the body and he throws uppercuts. I think a lot of fighters started to catch on. When Nasrat first came to the UFC, he was 8-1. He looked like a world beater. His second fight in the UFC, he fought against Mark Diakasi, and he put on a striking clinic. He was able to walk Mark down and land a bunch of punches. That's nothing with Nasrat that's very impressive, is he has really good combinations with his punches. The issue I have with Nasrat is he's not consistent at all. So his first 5 fights in the UFC, he was 3-2. His last 4 fights in the UFC, he's 2-2. John Makdessi, he's going to throw all kind of quick kicks to frustrate Nasrat and make it a kickboxing match. But then again, you never know which version of Nasrat you get. So I won't be surprised if Nasrat actually come out aggressive and dominate John for 3 rounds, but I don't expect that to happen. But my prediction is John Makdessi by a 3-round decision. Like this video and subscribe.